Yo, what's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to another video. Exciting one today because NREL, National Renewable Energy Laboratory, develops perovskite solar cells with 93% bifaciality. Now, if you don't know what bifaciality even means, it's basically, you can say, the rate or the amount of percentage that the solar energy generates from the backside of the solar panels whenever the sunlight radiation is reflected off of white surfaces, or you can say cement or rooftops or grounds, and that's kind of the generation of the backside bifacial solar panels. So let's talk about more in detail on how they're able to achieve this percentage, 93%. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into the video. So NREL has made highly bifacial perovskite cells with a front side efficiency of 23%. So the research done by NREL on bifacial perovskite solar cells has resulted in bifaciality of 91 to 93%, leading it to conclude that bifacial perovskites could be a preferable pathway for a lower levelized cost of electricity. Perovskites hold promise because of their low production costs, and their thinness allows them to be deposited on most surfaces. However, there are still challenges that remain, such as the stability and longevity of the perovskites. New efficiency records have been achieved month after month in recent years. Past iterations of bifacial perovskites have struggled to keep up with monofacial cells because they have currently hold a record efficiency of 26%. However, it is also noted that bifacial cells are also more expensive to produce than their single-phase counterparts. So the NREL researchers noted that the technology to compete a bifacial cell should have a front-side efficiency close to the best performing monofacial cell, and that the bifaciality rating should be close to 100% of the front-side efficiency. In the newly produced single-junction NREL bifacial cell, an efficiency of 23% was recorded on the front, with the backside achieving a bifaciality of 91 to 93% of that efficiency level. The research team have said that bifacial cells could generate 10 to 20% more power than single-phase cells. So before constructing the record-breaking cell, researchers have used optical and electrical simulations to determine the ideal thickness. The front layer had to be thick enough to absorb most of the photons from a certain part of the solar spectrum, but a perovskite layer that is too thick can block the photons from entering. So on the back of the cell, the NREL team had to determine the ideal thickness of the rear electrode to minimize these resistive losses. The team noted that the balance between the resistive and optical losses needs to be considered. The transparent oxide rear electrode needs to be sufficiently thick enough to minimize the resistive losses, but it also needs to be sufficiently thin to minimize the parasitic absorption. The research team found that an ideal thickness for a perovskite layer is around 850 nanometers, which is incredibly thin. And for your reference, a human hair is roughly 70,000 nanometers thick. And therefore, the albedo, or the reflectivity of the surface beneath the solar cells, impacts the output of the backside perovskites. And as a result, the bifacial output power was measured at 28.5 milliwatts per square centimeter with an albedo of 0.3 and 30.1 milliwatts per square centimeter for an albedo of 0.5. So to conclude, that's how the research team at NREL have achieved 93% bifaciality for perovskite solar cells, using the optimal ideal thickness to balance the resistive and optical losses in order to achieve that level of power generation because of the albedo factor that is reflected off of the surfaces. Achieving such output power leads to conclude how effective these can be in the future market for perovskites. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what else you would like to see in the future videos. My name is Ahmed Soyal. Take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.